All right, cheers, brother.
Cheers. Welcome to Not a Boring Real Estate Podcast. We're your hosts, Ryan Domas.
I'm Diego Vasquez.
And we're having a good time.
And this is not a boring real estate podcast.
No.
It's good to be back, dude.
Yes, it's great to see you again, man. I think we took about a month hiatus. We were down in San Diego on the last episode with our boys down there. And now here we are in Anaheim, chilling over here.
Bringing it back to basics, dude.
Yes. We're right down the street from Angel Stadium and where the Mouse House is as well. And we made some old fashions to enjoy because, like, this is, alcohol. They call it the olive oil of conversation.
I like that.
It cooks it up
it's
real
life
nice.
lubricant.
Yes, life lubricant, man. That's how we do it.
Yeah, we're already about too deep, too.
Oh, yeah, just about. Loosen up. Feeling like we want to talk about real estate. We're after hours here. It's dark here in Anaheim, and we're like, we're going to talk about real estate. So of course we're going to drink.
Oh yeah,
yeah, absolutely. And today we're going to talk about tips to start you off in 2023 the right way, in a not so boring way.
I hope not.
In a way that makes you different. I think the whole theme here is be different.
I think so.
Yeah. I mean, not everybody can have the same market update video, extreme close-up, Wayne's World style, where the camera's right here. You don't make a facial expression, and all these words are popping up on the screen next to you. It's cool if one guy does it. Not everybody can.
How does it go? Extreme close-up. Whoa.
Yeah, we quote Wayne's World a lot. By the way, you pulled off a Wayne's World costume. Is that correct?
Yeah, dude. Me and Brianna, me and the fiance, we dressed up as Garth and Wayne. Of course, she wanted to be Wayne, so your boy was blonde for Halloween, dude. That's pretty fun.
Oh, dude, did you just say fiance? We have not covered that yet.
Oh, we didn't. Your boy's getting married.
Yep.
Your boy's having a baby.
Yep.
I'll drink. I'm drinking for two.
Mazel tov to that.
Hey. So we got a few things we want to cover. We want to get right into it.
Yep, absolutely.
So 2023 is coming up. The market is tanking to some people. To other people, they're flourishing. We want to be different. Take us through that, Ryan. What's going on?
Dude, we got to be different in 2023. And I'm really admiring the ambition of realtors out there just going on TikTok and Instagram and putting yourself out there. First of all, that's not an easy thing to do, to put yourself on camera, do selfies, and actually do videos of yourself. It's not easy to market yourself on social media. It's something you were probably not doing unless you got like an OnlyFans that you weren't doing before you joined the industry. So now you're on camera, you're talking, but now we want you to be different.
Well, some people, I think they've already been really good at showing their butt on camera. Mm-hmm. But like a lot of realtors do that, men and women.
Yes.
They've been doing that. So what can we do to be different on these TikTok videos, on these Instagram reels?
Yes.
What I would suggest is kind of how we're doing it, right? Be authentic. Just it is tough. Don't get me wrong, especially for these self-proclaimed introverts. I mean, first off, if you're a self-proclaimed introvert, it's got to be tough to be a realtor anyway.
Yeah. Now
you're putting yourself on camera. You're trying to give real estate advice when you might not even have a house yourself. So it's important to maybe stick to your guns and to know, at least be a what am I looking for? Be an expert in what you actually know, not trying to cover stuff you have no idea about.
Yeah, be genuine, right? To quote our favorite podcast guy, Tim Dillon. Tim Dillon is the king of all podcasts. Check out the Tim Dillon Show. To quote him, people are looking out for the best interest of their fake clients. And that's what you don't want to do, is pretend you're something you're not. Because in that motion of doing so, you're actually lying to yourself and you're ignoring the growth process. Dude, you were so good as a new agent by asking me and other people for advice. You didn't start on day one pretending like you already knew what to do.
Well, I mean, actually I did. I was full of shit. I was, dude. I swear, you're afraid because obviously you don't know what you're doing, right? This is your first transaction. So when my first clients were like, I don't know if they could tell or if they were just asking, but they were like, is this your first transaction? I'm like, oh, No. I've done like a lot of them. It was before I was licensed, so I used someone else's license. That was like my cover. But in essence, I did still let them know. But although I am new, I have people above me that are teaching me, that are going, like, I'm not doing this alone with you guys. I have a team leader, I have a broker, I have someone who's going to be able to review this stuff before I do it, just to make sure that you guys are safe. So new agents, try that for a change.
Yes.
Don't act like you're the expert. It's okay to not know. What people really want is the person that's going to find out.
That's right. The authentic person. I think you were actually kind of also up front in your growth process with your friends when you started helping them, because you worked your sphere of influence. You worked the people that you knew when you first started this industry. Everybody you knew wanted to buy a house from you. I mean, you actually scored pretty well on that, man. Like, you are the realtor of choice in your circle of friends. That's why you got so many deals in and out of the pipeline right now. But when we say, don't look out for the best interest of your fake clients, acknowledge your growth process, that you're just new, that you just started out. Kill it on social media and still give advice, but on those other hours when you're away from trying to pretend you're an expert, still focus, admire a coach, get to know a mentor. We're here for you. You can hit us up. Send this guy a DM. He's going to help you out for sure.
Yeah, and I got a fiance. It's not a dirty DM.
Yeah, that's right. Don't
Unless,
slide
unless
his
you're
DMs
Ryan.
with those pics.
Ryan, you could DM me anytime, buddy.
No, I still send him naked pics. It's fun. But anyway, you got to admire you have to be acknowledgeable of your growth process. That's a huge one.
So, taking it back to what you were saying, which was that I did work my sphere of influence, right? And I'm so blessed for that. Like, dude, I went to like 5 different schools growing up, so it actually worked to my benefit. A lot of people didn't have the
You were a little Bart Simpson, man.
I was, dude. Like, I was literally cowabunga, bro. Like, I was like out there freaking, I got in fights and this and that and the other. We moved. And so, but you know what, dude? Everything came full circle. It really helped me out. A lot of people don't have that opportunity or that luck that they were able to make so many friends and keep them, right? Social media.
Yes.
Thank God for social media. I was able to stay in touch with so many friends, or people that became closer friends. I might have just, like back in the day, you could know somebody and be friends with them in junior high school. And then as soon as you're out, you never see that person again.
Yes.
You were able to disappear before. You can't really do that anymore unless you're just completely off of social media. But what would you recommend for those agents that, again, maybe they never got a chance to have a circle of influence, but they are someone who could be a good realtor? What are those first steps that they should take?
You could be Diego Vasquez and be living in Anaheim and be the king of Anaheim because this guy's going to crush it with his farm because he knows so many people. Or you could be Chris Suarez with Keller Williams, who moved to Portland, Oregon, didn't know anybody, just started volunteering for open houses inside and outside of Keller Williams, and then became like one of the top agents. He's one of the most influential real estate agents. Chris Suarez, Google him.
Shout out Chris Suarez.
He's got an expansion network that covers the globe. He is such an influential guy. There's nobody that does open houses better than him, except maybe this guy, because this guy is not only the king of cold calling. You're an open house wizard, by the way, but we'll get to that later. I think an important thing to do is follow people that you know. Please do not follow celebrities and spend all day with celebrities.
Stop idolizing celebrities.
Yes, like connect with somebody that's in your office that can mentor you. Don't look to reality TV to give you all the answers on how to conduct your life. Most of those people that you see on TV are not realtors anyway, but there are good realtors on reality TV, like our friends Marco and Jenny Chaidez, who are incredible people.
And they're awesome. Like, they're literally killing it. They got a course out, which I thought was kind of funny. Well, not funny, but I think it's very smart, right? Because it's 2022. We're at the end. We're in the final quarter of 2022.
Yes.
The market has changed. The rates have gone up to where it just makes it nearly impossible for first-time home buyers to buy a house. So the smart realtors save their money. Smarter realtors might have started a course. Yeah. Most of us probably got into a lot of debt, right? Either took huge loans, credit cards, right? Because we all thought that and again, I mean, I don't care who you are. Everyone's feeling it, right? So what is it that you need to do, or what did you learn from 2022 that you won't repeat in 2023?
That's right. Don't repeat the same bullshit that didn't work last time.
So Ryan, I want to bring it over here. So what have you noticed, or what have you gone through? Right? Tell me a story of what you've gone through right now as a listing agent. Because by the way, Ryan kills, like he literally does only listings. I'm jealous because I handle mainly buyers, which I'm happy with. I got a loan background, and that's why I've been able to help out my buyers, because I know like what are the first questions a buyer asks.
Too many questions.
Right? Like what's my payment going to be? What's my down payment? What are the fees? What's the rate?
Well, my wife divorced me if I buy and can't afford the damn house.
If you can't afford it, she should divorce you, but that's besides the point. What I'm saying is I've lucked out there, but Ryan has killed it in listings, and literally that's why I connected with my fucking boy.
Yeah, it's my boy.
But because he's a listing genius. But what have you gone through? What is one of your listings? Like, what has happened now that sellers are not getting $1.5 million for a home that's worth $400,000?
That's right. They think the prices are still going up. They're not. Prices are going down, or they're correcting, which is healthy overall, but it's going to break your seller's heart that they're probably not going to get the price that they want. So don't underprice it. Just set expectations. What we like to say is, hey, seller, we're going to list the home at the price you want it to for 3 weeks, 21 magical days. And then when it doesn't sell in 21 days, we drop it 50% towards the price I think it could sell at. That's what we're going to do, and we gradually downgrade. But we also know with Stephen Thomas, the economist that we hung out with the other...
Stephen Thomas, shout out.
Man, Stephen Thomas is the man.
That guy. What's his Instagram handle?
He's an economist.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find his Instagram handle and shout it out. But I'll tell you, man, this guy told us that it doesn't matter what the price is. If you don't sell it in the first 3 weeks, the chances of you actually selling it at all goes down, and it keeps going down. So you got to price it right in the first 3 weeks.
Listen to your realtors, man. Listen to your fucking realtors.
Yes.
I know you want more, and I know that this guy from down the way says he can sell it for this much more. He's doing you a disservice by fucking lying to you, right? When someone's actually trying to give you the reality of the situation and say, hey, listen, this is what it's going to sell for because I have been doing my research. I don't know one realtor, I don't care how bad they are, that doesn't do their homework before a listing appointment and that at least does a comparative market analysis to look at the different comps in the area that says this is what your home should sell for.
Yes.
Right? And so for you to go to them and say, well, freaking this guy down the way says he's going to sell it for this much, you're doing yourself a disservice. I double dog dare you to go to homeboy down the street, and you're really going to be like, you're going to be mad at yourself about this.
Damn right, dude. Damn right. Now, the next line of advice we have for you, this is calling out 2 types of realtors.
Before you hit that.
Oh, you go.
You told me about a story about a fucking magician.
Oh my God. Okay, let me tell you about the seller who told me.
This dude literally had a magician.
He said he was a wizard. Now, a magician does magical acts. This guy said he's a wizard.
Like, I'm a wizard. I do magic.
And he had an amazing wife.
I'm going to cast a fucking spell.
His wife was so supportive of him being a wizard. And I'm like, on the listing appointment, we're like, all right.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, Mr. Seller, we're going to sell your home for this much. Or wait, sorry. You had told me that, okay, hey, we haven't gotten any offers. Go.
Listen, if anybody hits me with a request for repairs or a low price, I'm just telling you, and you need to let that agent know that I'm a wizard and I will cast a spell on them. Now, I'm not a bad wizard. I'm not an evil wizard. And then the wife is like, no, he's a good wizard.
He's a good wizard.
I will cast a spell, a good spell, on them to help persuade them. They will have a dream that they do not want to ask for 15,000 repairs. 500 will do it. They could fix it later. I'm a fucking wizard.
That happened.
And then when we actually got into escrow over listing price, thank God, we had a request for repairs for about 15,000, I would say. And this guy's like, they're going to take my $500 or I'm going to cast a spell. Can you please let the buyer's agent know that? I'm sorry, like, They're not going to take it the road. Please let them know I'm a good wizard. They're going to have a dream. They're going to be inspired. And they're going to go, you know what, honey, we can settle on $500.
He's a good wizard.
He's a good wizard. And the wife is like, no, he's a good wizard, I promise.
Don't make him do it.
Don't make him do it. Believe it or not, they actually settled on that lower number.
Fuck you.
And he got all the credit for it. I'm like, I'm the one who was like, please take the $500. And of course, I didn't bring up the fact that he thought he was a wizard.
No,
like, please.
You didn't do anything.
You should see. She was like, Hercules. The wife was like, oh my God, $500.
They're like, Ryan fucking sucks. So my husband did it.
My husband, the wizard, did it. Dude, Mr. Wizard, you know who you are. Maybe it did work. I don't know. Maybe he did cast a spell. Cheers to the
I'm going to need a
dude.
refill, dude.
Yeah, I know. But these old fashions are going down pretty easy tonight.
Make your boy fucking warm up. That's
My secret ingredient to the old fashions is Aunt Jemima pancake syrup. And yes, we still call it Aunt Jemima. I know they changed her name, and there's some like...
Are they going to cancel us for calling it Aunt Jemima?
They might. You know what? But canceling in 2023 is actually a good thing, I think. I think all the shit that didn't work in 2022 is going to magically work in 2023, which is why we're going to go from 950 followers to 1,900,000 followers.
If that was a number, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Please follow us. Anyway, shameful plug.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking follow us, bitch.
Yes, exactly. So anyway, you got
the shirt on.
See, this guy has got brand awareness. Where are your brand? Okay, here's a tax. Wait, this is not authentic tax advice.
Yeah,
but
right. You have to disclaimer. He is not a CPA.
I was told by a few people that if you take an Armani suit and you put your logo right here or you put your logo right here, it becomes a tax write-off. I'm just saying. I heard things from a guy who knows a guy who knows another guy.
Who robbed a guy.
Yeah, who robbed a guy. And he might be in jail. But still, sometimes you take advice from people that are in jail. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it don't. Let's move on. We've got some advice for two types of people out here. Stop doing it. There's a guy and a girl type of realtor lender, and we're just going to say, the car boy realtor.
Car boy.
You're posting pictures of your Beamer, your BMW, your M3, your Honda Civic, and you think that's going to get you.
We do not care about your $60,000 car.
We don't care. We don't. Now, if you have a Lambo or a Ferrari or a G-Wagon, I think we do care.
I care.
I'll take a look at your Ferrari and your Lambo. We got friends who kill it. Brian, Oscar, Jesus, they fucking kill it with the Ferraris. Yes, I literally want to see your Ferrari 10 times a day. I do. But if you've got a Honda or a Beamer, just admire the fact that you're not quite
no one
there
cares
yet.
about your M class. I have an M class.
Yes.
Do you see me posting it 20 times a day?
No. He's got beautiful cars, by the way. He's got a Beamer. He's got a Porsche. Dude, anyway, you're killing it.
I need to close more fucking deals. That's what I need to do. I got a baby on the way, dude. Those cars are gone.
Yes.
But besides the point, please tell us what needs to happen.
So stop posting pictures of your car. Do some market updates that aren't so boring, and we'll get into market updates later. But seriously, just post something beside your car. We don't care. And now to the other side of the gender, female. The butt selfie realtors, it's done. It's done. No more butt selfies when you're selling a house. We know what you're doing. We know it's working.
I mean,
it does work.
Does it work?
It might work.
It could work.
Yeah. I try to put my manager hat on because I help run an office, but still, like, it might work for the public. I mean, guys are.
I'll tell you what. If I was not a realtor, I know my fiance would hate that realtor.
Yes. And I told you, I know a realtor out there. God bless her. She's awesome, but she's taken butt selfies and she's
Wait, is that the one that you said that takes, dude, this really happens.
Yes.
A lot of people might not know this really happens. So she takes pictures with a sold sign in front of houses
that are not for sale.
That she didn't sell, that are not even for fucking sale.
Yes, and she got caught, so she had to switch brokerages. God bless her. I won't name her. She probably doesn't watch the show anyway, but still, don't do that.
People are doing
Don't
this.
pretend you're selling houses that aren't even for sale. It's a good idea, and I get it, but don't do it. Like, you're better than that. I mean,
there are people that are actually killing it thanks to it, but they're doing it the right way.
Yes.
They're saying, hey, this is the person that's actually selling it.
Yes.
Like they're, they put it down in like the very bottom corner, like fine print, but they do it. And that's cool too.
Yep.
You got a lot of good content.
Oh, you definitely do. All right, let's talk about goals. Everybody talks about annual goals. Annual goals, it's like trying to hit a golf ball to China. Let's break it down.
I can't even fucking hit a putt, much less a goddamn
Do monthly goals.
China.
Do weekly goals. Do daily goals. That's what actually changed us. That's when it really started working out for us, eh?
Hey.
When we started saying, hey, annual goals are scary. Like, I want to sell 50 houses. Of course you do. How many houses do you want to
do?
How many houses do you want to sell in December? You probably didn't even ask yourself that, and we're helping you get there.
Holy shit, Ryan, again, dude, you're a gangster. Totally changed my... so when it comes to like agents, man, like put your team leader, your broker, your mentor, put them to the test. Put them to work for you,
Yes.
right? It's easy for them to kind of give you shit and say, hey, you're not hitting your fucking quota, but what are you doing for me? So
Yeah.
Ryan straight up hits me with like, hey, dude, I got an appointment with a title agent, blah, blah, blah. So long story short, going to what you're saying is break that goal down. Right. So, of course, you can have a freaking year goal. So how much do I want to make next year? Let's say I want to make, I don't know, $300,000 next year.
Yeah.
Pretty attainable goal.
Yes, it
Some
is.
people might look at me like I'm freaking crazy, but I don't think that's unattainable. No. And why? Because you break it down, right? So in order to hit 300K, like actual net income, not gross, net, I got to get, so many deals per year, right? So, okay, let's break that down even further. Let's say I need 20 deals per year at an average of like $1 million home because we're in California, South OC, we're in San Clemente. That's easy to get, right? So if I need to get 20 homes, then break it down. Well, how many are going to be purchases? How many are going to be listings? Okay, so I need maybe 11 listings. I need 9 purchases. That doesn't sound so unattainable anymore, right?
No, it's totally achievable.
How many appointments do I need in order to get 11 listings? How many appointments do I need in order to get 9 buyers? Now it doesn't sound so impossible.
See? Because you broke it down.
Break the fucking goal down.
How many are you going to do this week? How many are you going to do between now and Friday? Come up with that idea, and it changes your mindset. Like, okay, maybe I will not go to Taco Tuesday, get drunk, and hit on 5 girls and go home with a 3 out of a 10. Maybe you will finish that goal. And
3
then
out of 10, that's high for you,
Then you go
Ryan.
out on Friday. Yeah, I know, right? Good ratio. So the next one. Market updates suck ass. Market updates are boring. Most consumers don't give a flying H.
Hello, this is Diego with your Orange County market update. Nobody gives a shit.
Nobody gives a flying heck. So make it different. Do a market update, but hit a bong.
Hit a bong.
Hit a bong.
Dude, did you see that realtor that got the joint papers
No.
for a business card?
Please tell me.
I posted that. So, dude, I want to do it, but now I feel like I'm ripping him off, but I still might do it. Some realtor literally put his business card, but they're freaking joint papers.
That's
how
brilliant.
freaking brilliant.
That's so
dude.
brilliant.
That guy went viral.
Yes. Do what we're doing. Do a market update with your favorite beverage and let people watch you get drunk. So by the time you're on San Diego or Riverside, you're like, hey, San Diego or Riverside, just make it better than boring because nobody gives a flying H what the average sales price in a place they don't live
What's
in
a
is.
flying H? Hell?
But if you are, I think, good question, a flying heck. So, okay. Yeah. Hey, by the way, these are
Cheers, buddy. These are hitting,
Cheers.
bro. It's like
Yes.
number 3 or 4.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we got to do it the right way.
Now, so what I wanted to go over, you had mentioned something crazy, which is realtors are ruining the algorithm.
Oh, they're so boring. And they take so much content, so much Instagram shit, so many people on Instagram that just want to get laid, meet somebody.
What's that TikTok dance?
Yeah.
And they're pointing at the words?
Hey, there's a market update. Oh.
Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
No.
We're not going to get anywhere with that stuff. Some of them are pretty cool.
Some of them are cool, and we admire your ambition. We're not telling you to stop it. Just make it better.
So
Make it better.
People are just sitting there. They're on their phones, right? which God, I could say I've been a victim of it, right? Because I need to just hire somebody to handle my social media because what am I doing? I'm sitting there, I'm on the phone under the guise of I'm handling my social media. So my chick's yelling at me. She's like, get the fuck off the phone. I'm like, babe, this is paying the bills. Like, what do you mean get off the phone? You get off the phone.
What do you mean?
Right? But in essence, we really, we should get off of there and we need to get in front of people. Ryan, what do we got to do to get in front of people?
Get in front of people. Open houses, open houses, open houses. Go to your favorite bar or restaurant near your farm. Make sure your farm has a bar close by. You sit at the bar. You don't sit in the booth in the corner. You sit at the bar. Hey, what drink is that? Hey, what are you drinking over there? I got an old fashioned. What are you drinking over there? Cool. I'm a realtor. Awesome. That's where it starts. That's how it goes. And you do that all the time. You don't even know you're doing it.
I don't.
He doesn't even know.
Oh, shut up.
He treats everybody like a friend. He treats everybody like a future friend.
You are my friend.
Yes.
I love you.
Absolutely, man. That's how it goes. So don't ruin the algorithm. And that goes to the next one. Don't be a call center. Like you said, get off of Zoom. Get out of your comfort zone and go drink at a bar. Go meet people in real life. I mean, I do online dating, but I still meet people in real life.
So you're saying you want everybody to become an alcoholic?
Yes. Be an alcoholic is probably the best way to build your business. Be an alcoholic, start an OnlyFans, frequent a dispensary, know your bartenders by their first, middle, and last name and how many people they banged in the last month, and make friends. That's the way to do it. You got to know these people. Especially if you're new, you got to go to the bar. You got to have a bartender who's going to recommend you. This is my boy. He's going to help you out. Bartenders have a great advantage in this industry that they know who's about to do a deal because you're getting drunk thinking about it.
Well, let me bring this back to maybe helpful, right? Rather than you just becoming an alcoholic. As far as open houses are concerned, right? Because I do love to do open houses. I think open houses are definitely the way for you to enter any market. Let's say you don't know anybody out there. Go do an open house. Now, do you even know how to do an open house? Or are you one of those ones that shows up, like 5 minutes before the start time, and you're setting up signs and you're freaking just like sweating by the time you run into there and there's people already waiting for you outside? Like, is that the way to go about it? No. Right? What you want to do, which again, this is what you should be getting taught, is show up 2 hours early and have maybe go door knocking beforehand. Let everybody know, right? Host a neighbor open house before you host an open house. So that way the neighbors don't come and waste your time when you're doing an open house. Have you been taught this? No. So where the hell are you at? Again, this is 2022. We're on our way to 2023. What are you doing different to make sure that you stand out, to get yourself new clients? How do you even convert new clients, right? Can you get them to sign on the line, which is dotted, for Christ's sake? You don't even know how to convert a fucking client, much less earn a lead. So in order for you guys to become successful, get off your fucking phone.
Get off your phone.
Start learning. Yes. Start practicing the shit.
Get on Tinder and Bumble.
Get in front of fucking
Start
people.
swiping right.
Swipe right, motherfucker.
Yes. Meet people. You got to meet people. If your circle's small, make it bigger.
This has been a public service announcement from Ryan and Diego.
Absolutely. Then we cover be honest with yourself. You've got to be honest with yourself in your growth process. 2023, it's an all-time high for realtors being annoying. Be less annoying, be more expressive, and be not boring. That's what we're teaching you. Wow. Yeah. That's the overall message. Don't be boring. Have an old fashioned. Take a bong rip during your market update. Be different. Please. I think that's a good conclusion to our episode today.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We invite you guys to like, share, comment. I mean, anything you can freaking do to make sure that this gets out to somebody that it might help. We would appreciate that. We want to get these followers up and we want to help you guys out.
Send it to your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, and that girl that you went on one date with, and you went to a steakhouse because you're a fucking idiot and you didn't take her to a drink at Social or Wild Goose Tavern or a place where you can get away with a cheap date. Send it to her, especially.
Send it to her.
Yes. Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
See you soon.
Share and comment, bitches.